Welcome to all our viewers, and thank you for all the support over the last years. We have an announcement to make. Our ministry is entering a new phase, and this also required a name change. And I will try and explain why it required a name change. There is this perception out there that we at Amazing Discoveries Africa are a subsection of a larger ministry, but in actual fact we are an independent organization registered in South Africa but operating worldwide. And our mission is to reach the entire world with the three angels' messages. Our mission has never changed. It has always been bringing the three angels' messages to the world. But our name, Amazing Discoveries Africa, has caused some confusion in the minds of some. And some people even believe that I reside permanently in Canada or the United States, which is not the case. I have always resided in Southern Africa, and this is where my home is. I used to visit frequently when it was still possible to travel. Under the present circumstances, things are very difficult, but God is gracious and He has given us this opportunity to reach people through the media that is available in the world. So, what are we changing our name to, and why are we changing the name? The main reason is perception, because people really believe that we are just a local branch of a larger ministry. So our board has decided to change the name to Clash of Minds. Now, why this name? Well, we read in the Spirit of Prophecy that there are but two powers that control the minds of men. It's the power of God and the power of Satan. Christ is man's creator and redeemer, and Satan is man's enemy and destroyer. He who has given himself to God will build himself up for the glory of God in body, soul, and spirit, and he who has given himself to the control of Satan tears himself down. Perhaps I can add, he doesn't only tear himself down, but he tears everything down that is associated with him. So this name change does not change the ministry. It only creates a different perception in the world. And I also believe that the name is very relevant to the times that we are living in, because people will have to make choices between two mindsets. With the name change, of course, come certain other changes. For example, our website address, which used to be amazingdiscoveries.co.za, will change now to clashofminds.com. If you are still using the amazingdiscoveries.co.za webpage, you will be redirected to clashofminds.com, so you can still use it. But new people are encouraged to use the new name. So all current email addresses using amazingdiscoveries.co.za will still be operational. And the new email address will be in the description of this video. So those are some of the changes that will take place. Another reason why it was necessary to change the name is because we have some ideas as to how to bring the message closer to the people and how to make everybody a co-partner in evangelism. We have a message to bear. This message needs to go out, and we need to use every available media and opportunity that we can get to share the message. I believe that probation is soon to close. And there's just a short window of opportunity to get the message out. And so we've been racking our brains as to how we can bring the message across, not only through the media, because the problem with that is that the media may be cut off at some stage. Everything in this world is so uncertain. So we also need to get hard copies into the hands of the people. And then those hard copies need to be distributed to friends and to people, maybe at rallies or wherever. Whenever there's an opportunity, this should be a possibility. Because we are evangelism orientated, we have decided to hand out DVDs of all the material produced by Clash of Minds for free. 2 sets per customer. And then you are able to make copies of those if you want to. We also have a download center for free. But if you want a hard copy, we will make 2 copies available of any material that we have produced. The only cost entailed will be the shipping costs. It is also possible to put all the information on a flash drive, but since flash drives are very expensive, the cost will entail just the price of the flash drive and the shipping. The DVDs, as I have said, will be for free, 2 per customer. People can make their own copies and distribute them, but they must not be sold, because this is an evangelism outreach. If they do not have the facilities to make DVDs, then they can actually order them from us, and we would be willing to produce those DVDs at cost price. Anything over and above the 2. If you have your own facilities, then by all means produce your own. Whether it's 100, 200 or 1,000, we would be happy to assist in as far as we can. And remember, if you want to have a full set, like for example the set on the book of Hebrews, you will get 2 full sets for free. One for yourself and one for giving to a friend or someone who you think would appreciate the message. If you want to have more sets, then you would have to pay just for the material costs. Initially, we are doing this in Southern Africa, but our intention is to have this facility worldwide, which means we will have people that will be able to do the distribution on every continent. In other words, North America, Europe, Australia, New Zealand. We will make sure that this facility is available on all these continents. So for further information, just watch the webpage for details, and we will explain how this will be made available. In fact, in the North American continent, we have already established such a facility, and the others will happen shortly. Watch this space for details. Please remember, the name has changed. The mission has not changed. The message remains the same. 3 angels' messages orientated. The purpose is the same, to reach the world with the final message of warning. The name has changed, but the message remains the same. And it is a clash of minds. Ever since the rebellion in heaven, there has been a clash of minds. And this clash of minds is reaching a climax. And soon there will have to be a universal decision. And every single individual on this earth will be part of that decision. Nobody will be exempt. Therefore, this clash of minds needs to be brought to the attention of all people so that they can make informed decisions. We invite you to be our partners in this evangelism outreach project. May God bless you as we venture on this road together.